for years, people will say, do any of this stuff you guys talking about really work? You know, diversity, equity, inclusion, justice. And so we've got to begin to help leaders look at some common sense metrics that even they can understand and see and understand whether or not things are actually working. You know, 3 powerful metrics I would ask companies to do is use your own employee engagement survey data, or ask yourself, just ask a question. If I were to ask my employees, would you recommend this company to your best friend? How confident that I am that 65 to 75% would say, yeah, I strongly agree, I would do that. That's common sense. You know, if you don't have the data, what do you think? What do you think would be the result? And you know, if you say, well, I don't know. Well, then let's ask another question. If you asked your employees, you know, how many of you are willing to give up some of your discretionary time, going to the beach, spending time with the kids to help a teammate reach a goal? If you're not confident it's 65 to 75%, then why not? Why isn't it that? And if you say, Dr. Goode, that's still too soft. Okay, fine. Let me give you a hard one. Let me give you a hard data point. Look at who's leaving your company and when. And if millennials, women, and people of color are leaving within the first 24 months of being hired at a rate that's greater than white males, I would say to a CEO, I would say to, you know, Denise, I would say to Chris and Cedric, guys, what do y'all think is going on? And y'all would say, well, I don't know. I would say, then why don't we look? Why don't we try to find that? We'll find out. All I'm saying is it's great to, when you have all these activities and you've got high degree of employee involvement, but ultimately, what's your metric for, it's a rhetorical question, by the way. There has to be some common sense measurement of success that says, ultimately, here's what we believe would be our best common sense. And for every company, that metric needs to be different, right? For PNC, it's X. For somebody else, it's Y. But pick one that the people in retail can get behind, the people, you know, in banking or whatever pick something that everybody, that just makes sense, and you don't have to translate what it means. So just a thought that I'd ask you guys to consider.